Testing. 1, 2, 3. Where's my thing?
Right. Testing one. Oh, geez. Well, that sound loud as a mug. Testing 1, 2, 3.
Testing, testing,
Okay, I figured.
testing.
Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
Testing 1, 2. It's the test. Hold up. This is way too low. Oh my gosh. Testing. Wait. Testing. 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 Yeah, this getting louder. Testing. Testing. Right here. All right.
What do you want from me? Is that good? Is that good? Am I turning the right button?
Hey. Keep going.
Which button am I supposed to turn?
Down a little bit.
What about now? Is that good?
Jeez. Down. What?
That's why I don't think it's the right button. I can't hear anything. I can't hear anything.
Turn it down. Hey. All right.
So because you guys are on, it's headphones out. When you have to turn headphones down, so your ears are going to be a little different than what I'm hearing.
So.
If you guys want to turn up so you can hear each other, I can bring down on my side. If that works better for y'all.
I can hear her perfectly fine.
You can hear her right now?
Yeah.
Okay, then we're good.
Okay.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Emory and Henry College, the John Rutledge King Center for tonight's men's basketball matchup between the Bears of the University of Pikeville, coming in tonight with a record of 5-0 against Emory and Henry with a record of 3-1. Pikeville comes in tonight's game throwing up 101 points per game, so Brandon, it should be a shootout as we move forward through tonight's game.
It should be. It should be. I'm expecting a very high power offenses from both teams. Both teams look like they play very well team ball, so I'm expecting to see a lot of that.
Pikeville comes into tonight's contest a member of the Mid-South Conference of the NAIA. They building off a record of last year from 12-12, but only 5 players from last year's squad returned to the Pikeville Bears for this year. As we say, as we come into tonight's contest, my name is Ann Crutchfield. I have with me Brandon Cox, who will be your host for tonight's contest. Again, we mentioned that Pikeville comes into tonight's contest with a record of 5-0. They were 12-12 a year ago, but only 5 players are returning from last year's squad. They have 6 transfers on their team. Here's the starting lineup for Pikeville.
Number 1, Darius Love, 6'3" junior guard from Houston, Texas. Number 4, Jacob Brown, 6'9" junior forward from Clemens, North Carolina. 23, Tavion Horton, 6'2" junior guard, Fairmont, West Virginia. Number 45, Malik Malone, 6'7" junior guard from Killian, Texas. And number 55, Christian Sweezy, 6' junior guard from Sterling, Virginia. And their head coach, Ty Compton.
The starters tonight for Emory and Henry, starting at the point guard position, number 2, Patrick Antonelli. He is a 5'11" sophomore from Mount Pleasant, South Carolina. At the other guard position, number 4, Malcolm Morgan, a 6'3" junior from Concord, North Carolina. Also starting another guard, number 5, Jalen Leftwich. He is a 6'4" freshman from Lynchburg, Virginia, out of Liberty Christian Academy. Filling out the rest of the starting lineup, number 32, a 6'5" freshman from nearby Clintwood, Virginia. And then finally rounding out the big man inside, a 6'8" freshman, number 44, Cade Looney from Grundy, Virginia. Emory and Henry is coached by Ben Thompson. This is his 3rd year, a 2006 graduate of Virginia Tech.
Oh, video not showing up. There we go.
Looking at the starting lineup for Emory and Henry, Emory comes off a good weekend series against Pensacola Christian, taking both of those contests. 6'8" freshman Cade Looney comes into this contest tonight averaging 14 points per game and shooting almost 66% from the field. and averaging 6.8 rebounds. Also, our point guard number 2, Patrick Antonelli, comes in tonight, averaging 8.8 games and 3.3 assists. I think he's probably always one of the most consistent players that we have on the floor.
Yeah.
And Patrick's been playing a lot of the two-guard position as Jalen Leftwich has come in and played the point some, and it seems to open Patrick up some on the wing to look for that three. Number 4, Malcolm Morgan, comes into the night contest, averaging 12.3 points per game and 4 rebounds. And then another freshman who's making an impact right away, number 32, Gabe Brown. He's averaging 10.8 points per game, and he's shooting 50% from behind the arc. He's been a lot of fun to watch here early in the season.
6'3" junior from Concord, North Carolina, number 4, Malcolm Morgan. At guard, 6'4", freshman from Lynchburg, Virginia, number 5, Jalen Leftwich. At 4, 6'5", freshman from Linwood, Virginia, number 32, Gabe.
Brandon, tonight's the 5th contest for Emory and Henry's men's team at home as we go into the Thanksgiving break. I think this should be a really good contest, a good challenge for the Wasps, this very young team that we have. Again, University of Pikeville is a NAIA Division I school, so that we should know a lot more about our team after today's contest.
Pikeville 5-game win streak. They're looking to make some noise here in our home court. But we're looking to build off this 3-0 streak that we got. Looney and Brown to jump.
Emory and Henry takes the tap there with Malcolm Morgan. Leftwich takes the ball up top to get the Wasps set up.
Good shot.
And Morgan starts us off right with a 3.
There we go. He's coming off a hot game himself. He had 19 points last game.
Wasps starting out man-to-man.
That's
And a turnover on 4, Jacob Brown there. The Wasps are a little undersized in this lineup against U Pike, but hopefully that'll play to our advantage on the perimeter.
I can see because last game they had started Banks, but they're starting Brown today. Oh, what?
Shots missed by Horton there. And Wasp on transition. Layup missed. Finally, after 4 offensive rebounds, Looney's able to draw the foul.
Wow. I can see why they went big. 23 jumping up the gym.
Definitely packed the springs for the game. A timeout from Pikeville here early with 18:39 to go in the first half. Emory and Henry leads 3-0 early here in the game. There's something there that Coach Compton wasn't happy with.
No, he was not happy with the amount of rebounds Looney just got, but if I'm Emory and Henry in this timeout, I'll tell him, hey, everybody crash the boards. We need boards. This is going to be a very important game of boards and getting out on transition and defense because they are athletic.
I'm certain Coach Compton was not pleased with giving up 4 offensive rebounds there on that last possession. So back to the game. We've got Kate Looney at the line shooting 2.
Looney shooting 81%, well, almost 82% from the free throw. It's pretty darn good, especially for your big. Oh, let me not jinx.
That's a rare miss for Looney at the free throw line. It's able to finish on the second. So Antonelli picking up full court here. Emory and Henry comes away with a rebound.
And Pikeville only shooting 25% from 3. And they come into this game. Miscommunication.
Leftwich can't fake a back door. If you're gonna cut back door, you've got to commit. Basket's good by Jacob Brown. He'll go to the free throw line to shoot 1. Foul's going to be on number 44, Caden Looney. That's his first team foul, number 1.
Yeah. Looney got caught biting.
Entering to the game for Looney, number 13, Jake Moynihan, 6'6" freshman from Muncie, Indiana, seeing his first action of the night.
And I don't think if you can tell by that first sub, you can tell where Coach Thompson's going with this one. Biggs. Good drive.
Good read there by Antonelli to reject the screen there.
Antonelli, that smart guard you would love to have on your team. Wow.
Easy basket there by number 23, Tavon Horton. Got a foul there on number 1, Darius Love. That'll be his first team foul, number 2.
Pass it.
That's a walk by number 13, Moynihan. You know, Pikeville here shown very, very early they're not going to guard the screener, which should play to Emory and Henry's advantage. Got a mismatch inside with Antonelli doing all that he can with a much taller Jacob Brown.
I would say going against a team like Pikeville, I would show him different types of defenses. Maybe hit him with a zone, a man, just to throw him off a little bit. Because, I mean, if they're only shooting 25% from the 3, I mean, any team can go off any time. But I would take advantage of that. Maybe hit him with a zone. Maybe. Seems like the man seems to be working.
Good ball movement by Pikeville on the perimeter there. Antonelli's going to pick up the foul. That's going to be his first team foul, number 2. The ball stays on Pikeville's end. Entering the game now for Emory and Henry, number 3, Micah Banks. Micah's somewhat of the Energizer Bunny of this team. When he comes in, good things happen. He brings tons of energy to the floor.
Just as you say. Oh, wow.
Left shot's blocked, stays on Emory and Henry's end.
They got to start pump faking them.
Left, which brings it back out front, reset the offense.
Okay. Oh.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Monahan unable to connect on that possession.
Travel. Ooh.
Got a foul on Malcolm Morgan. That'll be his first foul, team foul number 3, as we go to the media timeout. So with 15:34 to play in the first half, Emory and Henry has a slim margin with a lead of 6-5. So far, it seems that both teams are having difficulty connecting on the offensive end.
They are, and I think they both understand that they both can put up points. And I think their main focus is defense.
Both teams not taking care of the basketball. We're just under 5 minutes into this second half. Emory and Henry already has 3 turnovers, where Pikeville has 2 at this point. Seems neither team can get into a rhythm as of yet.
No, not at all. Pikeville shooting 2 for 6, Emory and Henry 2 for 7. But one thing is, Emory and Henry is out rebounding them 6-2 thanks to the K Looney back-to-back 4 rebounds. But I mean, it's probably going to be a battle of the bigs, to be honest. It might be. If they can't shoot from outside, it might be.
Well, certainly a team that's averaging 101 points per game. They're able to find ways to score.
Some way.
They have 3 players 6'7" or taller, so certainly the inside game is something they're going to be looking to go to. Right now, though, Pikeville has a small lineup on the floor with number 45, Malik Malone at 6'7". Corbin Spencer comes into the game. He's at 6'2", running the point now.
And one thing, looking up Corbin Spencer, he averages 6 rebounds per game.
And there he comes down with the rebound there.
Good kick.
You know, when I was coaching, I used to tell my team all the time the most dangerous rebound on the floor is a 2. Everyone forgets about them there on the perimeter. Nobody boxes them out.
Not at all.
That's a turnover by Spencer.
Each team with 3 turnovers.
Move it, let's go.
They're going to be guarding them hard. Good take.
Nice take by Morgan there.
And that's another person who comes in the game and good happens, Malcolm Morgan. I think him and Mike.
Henry now going to the zone.
There we go. That 1-3-1. That 1-3-1 special.
That's a walk, another turnover. Now entering the game from, re-entering the game for the University of Pikeville, number 1, Darius Love, comes in for number 55, Christian Sweezy.
He's showing them different types of defenses. Catch him off guard. Look like they. I'm feeding Leftwich in this possession.
Oh, yeah. Good.
Good take by Leftwich.
Calling it. There's no way.
Morgan now on Spencer in the back court. Shot's good. Number 23 for a three, Tavon Horton.
Just like you were saying, team who scores 100+ points, they're going to find a way to score.
Ball stays on Emory and Henry's end, and we have substitution. Number 0, Kevin Rodriguez, and number 14, Corey King.
Let's go, let's go. Come on, move the ball, let's go.
Such a difficult place there, deep on the sideline to inbounds the ball.
Oh, yeah.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
Pikeville out in transition. Now, both teams having missed opportunities on both ends of the floor.
Good block.
Blocked. Good block by Moynihan.
Read it.
Rodriguez takes a three, unable to finish.
Good tap.
We've got a 2-on-1 now.
Good pass.
Nice pass. Nice finish by Banks.
Inside game.
Number 5, Kevin Bishop, able to score there. Emory and Henry slowing it down a little bit, seeing what they've got to set up. Keene pops to the top, set the screen. Keene's got a mismatch. Need to get him the ball.
He jumping out the gym. Well, someone that athletic, you might as well just count him as a big.
Number 5, Kevin Bishop, able to draw the foul. Fouls on number 13, Moynihan. We have a media timeout here. So with 11:16 left to play in the first, Emory and Henry has a lead by a score of 12-10. Right now, Emory and Henry has 4 team fouls to UPike's 2. 2 of those picked up here just in the last 2 possessions down the floor.
I feel like it's wow, they are struggling from the field. 4 of 12 for Pikeville and 5 of 14 for Emory and Henry.
Oof. Shooting's about as cold as the temperature in the King Center this afternoon.
Wow. But honestly, it was like that last game too, but Emory and Henry found their way and actually started heating up.
You know, Emory and Henry finished their exams for first semester today, and those are always tough games for teams to come in, coming off the stress of final exams. And again, this is the 3rd game in 4 days for Emory and Henry's men's team.
That was them. He done took your exam, release all that stress here on the court. Take all that stress right here on the court.
So Kevin Bishop will be at the line shooting 2. Bishop's able to connect on the first one. And so we're all tied up here at 12-12. Now entering back into the game, number 4, Jacob Brown, will come in for Bishop.
I can't tell. Are they switching off the screens?
Rodriguez takes a long 3 there. Brown hits a sweet little hook there. Take the lead.
Good take.
Keene takes it, not able to finish. Gets his own rebound.
Good pass.
Banks is able to finish with a 3. Emory needed that.
They did.
Looney's going to pick up his second there.
That is one thing. Yeah, that's one thing Coach Thompson does not want to see right now. Is Looney in early foul trouble.
Spencer goes to the line to shoot 2. Able to connect on the first.
Spencer, 80% free throw shooter, averaging 12 points per game. Brown, Gabe Brown comes in for Looney.
Keene now moves inside to the point.
No way.
There you go. Go work, go work.
It's going to be a foul on Spencer.
That's a good call there.
Trapping the screen there. That means the screener's going to be open every time.
There you go, Kev.
I said the same thing.
Good, good.
Keene unable to finish.
Stop out. Here we go. Good. Stay with that. Good. That's the ball.
We're going to have a timeout by Pikeville to save the turnover. Pikeville's trying to trap that screen. I'll trap the ball screen, which means your screener's going to be open every time. Coach Thompson getting some feedback from the official why that wasn't a travel. By that last possession where he was able to call a timeout but not a travel.
Oh, good tip.
Good hands there by Gabe Brown.
Feel it.
Look at Kev.
And one.
They're not looking.
Emery and Henry just having a hard time putting the ball in the hole right now. It's going to be a foul on number 2. That's going to be Antonelli's second. Entering back into the game is going to be Leftwich. That's the 16th foul for Emery and Henry.
New man.
Entering into the game for Pikeville now, number 45, Malik Malone. He comes in for Martinez.
Here we go. Your way, Corey, be ready. 7.
Wow. That's a tough
Love's
move.
able to finish. Nice little double clutch there.
He's coming in. He's the leading scorer on the team, averaging 12.6.
Move.
Leftwich calling for the ball screen. Rodriguez takes the 3. Unable to connect.
Step out. Stay with it, Jalen.
Brown missed with a little left hook there.
Rodriguez not having such a good game.
Good hustle back by Micah Banks. Called a block there. Banks may have gotten away with one.
I think so too.
So he'll go to the free throw line, shoot 2.
He's getting his first pair of. He's getting his
Malcolm
first
Morgan coming back into the game.
Henry seemed to can't find a groove so far.
Yeah, right now Emery and Henry only shooting 6 of 21 from the field for 29%.
Oh no.
Banks misses the first.
They gotta hit these. Pikeville 5 for 5 so far.
Good. Let's go.
He's able to finish the second one there. So Morgan now putting them pressure on in the backcourt.
Good defense.
Picked his pocket.
Read it.
Good rebound. Pikeville forgot to box out there. Number 4, Malcolm Morgan, and he just came out of nowhere to pull that board.
See, but it's good to have Morgan on your team because he's the one who does all the gritty work.
Yeah. So we'll go back to media timeout again. Emery and Henry trailing by 2 with 7:46 to go in the first half. Neither team shooting the ball particularly well right now. Again, Emery and Henry just 27% from the field, while U-Pike is a little warmer at 37.5%, but only shooting 1 of 5 from behind the arc. With two teams that average, Emery and Henry averaging 87.5 points a game, and Pikeville averaging 101, we have a score of 16-18 with just over 13 minutes to go in the first half. It's a little bit different situation for both teams at this point.
It is. I mean, Emery and Henry cut their turnovers. That's at least they're not leading in turnovers as of right now.
Really, both teams statistically pretty even across the board. Pikeville does have a little bit of the edge when it comes to not the edge you want. They're leading with 7 turnovers to Emery and Henry's 4. Rebounds just about even with 12 for Pikeville, 13 for Emery and Henry. Back to action now. Number 4 will be at the line. Malcolm Morgan, he will shoot 2. First one's good. He'll shoot a second. Gets the friendly roll. So we're all tied up again with 7:44 to go in the first half. Emory and Henry back in the zone, back in the 1-3-1. Gabe Brown with that long wingspan on the top of that 1-3-1. That's formidable. And pick up the turnover there.
We are loving the Micah Banks energy.
He's just so much fun to watch. Yeah. He's like that all the time. I mean, you come by the gym anytime, night or day, he'll be in here by himself shooting in the same energy all the time.
Oh, he ran a fade.
Little flex cut there.
That's a
Keene
mismatch.
finds Morgan there. Ball stays with Emory and Henry.
Your call. Your call. Every time. Good. Here we go.
That's going to be a foul on number 55. Christian Sweezy gets called for the hold there.
Strong. Let's go. 15, 13, 12, 9, 8, 7.
Here comes the flex cut again. Yeah, it went over the top that time.
3.
Good rebound by Keene. Coach Thompson calling out ball screen for Leftwich.
Good. Oh. How?
Let's go. Get back. Get back.
Leftwich gets called for the offensive foul there.
That's his first.
Actually, the foul was called. I'm saying the foul was on 23. There's no 23 on the floor. Actually called on number 4, Malcolm Morgan. Some confusion there.
No. That's not who his foul was on. He wasn't around the ball.
Now, with clarification, the foul should have gone on Leftwich with the offensive foul. Third time's a charm. There were only 2 other options, so eventually we had to get it correct.
Let's go.
Fouls on the floor. Fouls on number 14, Corey Keene. That's his first personal team foul, number 8. Monahan coming back in the game.
Expecting a lot of big man rotation here.
That's right. Bishop will be at the free throw line now, shooting 1-1.
Every coach's nightmare right there.
Yeah.
Woo!
Bishop's able to pick up a cheap one there. Emory and Henry failing to box out.
Oh, yeah. Up. Dogs. All right, keep fighting. Keep fighting. Let's go.
Monahan got the rebound, was unable to connect. He's blocked on the way up. Ball stays on Emory and Henry's end. going to the free throw line now to shoot 2.
That's Love's third.
Darius Love, the leading scorer for U-Pike, now picks up his third foul with 5:33 to go in the first half. Brown's able to connect on the first one. Coming in for Love now is number 24, Avery Martinez.
Emory Henry is doing really good on defensive wise. They are really holding them.
Back in the 1-3-1. Henry picks up the rebound. Gabe Brown was under the basket wide open.
Backside.
They aren't switching.
Oh, yeah.
Finally,
Let's go.
Morgan's able to take the lid off the basket there.
Double digits.
Let's go.
Morgan just hit double digits.
Leftwich is able to get that.
Hey!
Brown slams it home.
There we go. That's the defensive intensity. No, don't hold it. The shooter.
Brown gets a. Say, I really like him on the top of that 1-3-1.
I do too. Feed the hot hand.
There you
Good
go.
pass.
Good, Jake. Good, Jake.
And I think that's what you were talking about, the pick and roll game.
Yeah, Leftwich finally saw U-Pike trying to trap that screen, was able to take advantage out of it. Official timeout here on the floor. Emory and Henry has a little lead with a score of 25-20, 3:52 to go in the first half. 1-3-1 seems to be working right now for Emory and Henry. Like I say, Gabe Brown's length on the front, on the top of that 1-3-1 really helps to lengthen that zone pretty quickly.
It does. It was, I think, it's a back and forth game. The stats is back and forth. But
right now, U-Pike shooting 1 of 7 from behind the arc. It's a good time to stay in that zone. They were able to flash a big man from the low post to the elbow, which is a weak spot in that 1-3-1 zone. But Emory and Henry making adjustments nicely.
and just to keep them from preventing any sorts of Pikeville hitting outside shots, don't close in so hard if the ball does get inside the paint. Let your big men go to work. I think Thompson has a good rotation with his bigs. And I think any forward on the bench should expect some playing time tonight.
Emory and Henry with a slight rebounding margin, 18-14 at this point, which is a little surprising with the height advantage that U-Pike brings to the floor. Moynihan's at the line now. He'll be shooting 2.
They might be equally, I think they might be equally athletically matched. I think so.
Come on, Jake, let's go. Come on. Deep breath, Jake, let's go. Attaboy, attaboy, let's go, let's go. Here we go.
Emory and Henry back in the 1-3-1 now. Banks fouls number 23, Trayon Horton.
It's a great contest. He just didn't allow him to land.
He'll go to the free throw line and shoot 3. That's always such a tough foul. You bail them out. Go to the free throw line to shoot 3. First one's good.
Horton, perfect from the line, coming into this game. He's 8 for 8 now. Hopefully he missed. Wow.
He'll shoot one more.
Let's go. No longer perfect.
Emory and Henry gets the rebound.
Set it. Good. Oh my God. Good work. Bucket. Ah, you got it. Stop out. My basket. Go.
Basket's good by Bishop.
Here we go.
Oh. That man is athlete.
Well, just like that, we're tied back up with 2:23 left to play in the first.
Morgan came to help, and nobody else was there backside. Good back door.
It's going to be a block. Leftwood's going to shoot 2. I'm watching Gabe Brown's defender. He's watching the ball. Perfect opportunity to cut back door. So Leftwich now will go to shoot 2, try to break the stalemate. First one's good.
These free throws, I think these free throws going to tell the game.
Gets the friendly roll.
Let's go. We need to start. Let's go.
Back in the 1-3-1.
Get him up. Thank you. Cash. Bottom.
Brown.
I tell you, if Brown gets hot from outside, he could get back quickly for you, Pike.
Gabe Brown's coming to this game. Last game had 13 points and 10 rebounds. So I know they're expecting some production out of him today. Good block. Oh.
Bishop will go to the free throw line to shoot 1. Fouls on number 13, Moynihan. That'll be his second foul, team foul number 10. Russ Wells comes into the game, another 6'6" freshman from Isle of Wight, Virginia. Give Moynihan a break here with 1:22 left to play in the first half.
Let's go. Box out.
Yep.
It's going to be a foul. Foul's going to be on number 21, Kenyon Dooling. That's going to be his second foul, team foul number 10.
Emory Henry's been pretty efficient from the free throw. 9 of 12. As Morgan shoots 2. It's the first. Both teams in the double bonus. Wow.
Let's go. Come on. We need to stop. We need to stop, Dean.
So we're under 1 to play in the first half. Emory Henry with a lead, a 3-point lead, 33-30.
Good defense.
Read it. Read it. Read it.
Good pass.
Nice dish there by Leftwich to Banks. Dooling answers with a step-back 3. Timeout, Emory and Henry. 26 seconds to go. Scores Emory and Henry 35, U-Pike 33. Pretty evenly matched game here. Both teams, Pikeville's actually shooting 46% from the field to Emory and Henry's 32, but Emory and Henry somehow finds a way to keep it close, and right now with a 2-point lead. Slight advantage on the boards.
Well, I think that also goes with Emory Henry with 7 fast break points and Pikeville 0. So they've been able to get out in transition with that defense. Come with a little extra points. They lead by 2.
Emory and Henry probably hold the ball here for the last possession. So here we are at the half. Emory and Henry with a score of 35. U-Pike with a score of 33. We'll run down the halftime stats here fairly quickly for you. U-Pike is shooting 46.2%, 12 of 26 for the field, while Emory and Henry is 10 of 32 for 31%. From the behind the arc, U-Pike is 2 of 9, while Emory and Henry is 4 of 11. Right now, free throw line, Emory and Henry is having an opportunity to get to the free throw line, shooting 11 of 14. Pikeville's been to the free throw line 10, shooting 7 of 10 for 70%. Right now, the University of Pikeville has 10 turnovers, while Emory and Henry has 5. Emory and Henry has scored 12 points off of those 10 turnovers. Emory and Henry has a slight rebounding edge, leading 20-18. 7 assists at this point to Pikeville's 2, and both teams ended the half with 10 fouls. Right now, off the bench, University of Pikeville has a slight edge with 19 points off the bench to Emory and Henry's 9. Points in the paint, again, not surprising. U-Pike leads by 20-12, given the size advantage, but Emory and Henry has the advantage with 7 fast break points to Pikeville's 0. So again, a fairly even game here, Brandon. Be interesting to see what changes both coaches make at halftime. I'm sure, again, we talked about Pikeville's ability to put points on the board very quickly. So to be held to 33 points here in the first half, Coach Thompson has to feel good about the defensive effort of his team. We'll take a slight break here at the John Rutledge King Center on the campus of Emory and Henry, and we'll be back soon to start this second half. And we're back here at the John Rutledge King Center for tonight's matchup between Emory and Henry and the Bears of the University of Pikeville. Looking back over the first half to look down the box score at this point, leading Pikeville was number 5, Kevin Bishop, who had 12 points in the first half. Number 23, Tavon Horton, had 7, while Jacob Brown had 5. Kenyon Dooling had 3 points, while Darius Love had 2. Also, Corbin Spencer and Tyron Hogue had 2 as well. For Emory and Henry, all scores were led by number 4, Malcolm Morgan, with 12 points. He was 2 for 2 from behind the arc, and perfect 4 for 4 from the free throw line. Helping Morgan out, number 3, Michael Banks with 8, Gabe Brown with 7, Jalen Leftwich with 4, Patrick Antonelli with 2, and then both Jake Moynihan and Caden Looney finished the first half with 1. So we go back into the second half here with a closely contested game. Emory and Henry with a slight lead of 2 points by a score of 35-33. Definitely not the game that we anticipated, Brandon. We felt like it would be more of an offensive shootout, but it's been a fairly low-scoring game here after 20 minutes of play.
Should have figured. Should have figured it wasn't going to be like that. No, neither team wants them to get the hand on them.
And both teams have had a difficult time finding the basket there in the first half. We'll see if it heats up here in the second.
Here we go. Good.
Man, Henry came out running man.
Move. Move.
Good defense.
Layups missed there.
Oh, they got to get back.
And that foul's going to be on, looks like it's going to be on number 32, Gabe Brown.
Gabe Brown. That's his first. Team first.
Looks like that's Brown's first. He's coming out of the game. Looks a little shaken up there.
Oh.
Banks will enter the game.
Might have a concussion.
So at the line for the Bears, number 50, Maurice Dixon. Makes the first one.
Box out.
So with that substitution, Emory and Henry with a much smaller lineup on the floor now. So all tied up again. A little scissor cut there.
There we go.
Looney picks up the easy 2.
Good defense.
Good move inside by Jalen Leftwich.
Come on, D. Come on, D. Need another one right here. We need a turkey. Let's go. Need a turkey. Let's go.
That's a foul.
Yeah,
It's going to be a foul on number 2, Corbin Spencer.
come on, stop middle penetration. Let's go.
A frustration foul there.
Here we go. Here we go.
Big man from outside the arc there. So Emory and Henry with the largest lead of the game by a score of 42-35. Leftwich picks up a cheap foul there. Bishop re-enters the game for Brown. Spencer's able to connect from behind the arc.
There we go.
That's going to be an offensive foul.
Wow.
On number 4, Malcolm Morgan.
That's the second.
Coach Thompson not happy with that call.
I wouldn't be either. I don't even think that was a foul. I don't think that was an offensive foul.
Come on, D. Let's get it back. Let's go.
Good rebound. Good take, Pat.
Antonelli, they're able to finish. Good look down the floor.
Don't foul,
by
don't foul.
Looney.
Let's go.
Oh.
Looney fell for the pump fake there, but redeemed himself. It's going to be a foul on number 23, Tavon Horton. That's going to be his second foul, team foul number 2.
That's a huge.
The foul's going to be on number 5, Jalen Leftwich. It's his second foul, but more importantly, it's a 4th team foul for Emory, not even 4 minutes into this second half. That's going to send Corbin Spencer to the line to shoot 2.
Shooter, who's got shooter? Shooter!
Spencer shoots the second of the pair. He's able to make both of those. Nice feed inside to Looney.
Come on, D. We need to stop. Let's go.
Leftwich impacting the game. There's other ways but scoring. 6.6 assists. Wow.
Nice follow there by Horton. Morgan not able to finish that.
Good. Here we go. Go.
Spencer made that look easy.
Move the ball. Let's go.
Uh-oh.
That's going to be a foul on number 5 left, which that's going to be his third. And here we go to media timeout. 14:54 left in the first half. Emory and Henry 46, University of Pikeville 44. So what was a 7-point lead quickly became 2. Emory and Henry had a couple missed opportunities on not able to finish around the rim.
Maybe they should have. And they got to work that zone again. I think the zone was working, disrupting the pass.
Again, neither team able to connect very well outside the arc tonight. Pikeville still just 3 of 11. Emory and Henry slightly better, 5 of 15. So it's definitely been a game of transition and second chance opportunities.
Also, them points in the paint. Emory Henry has a 2-point lead, and it's well evenly matched game. They got a little bit more fouls than they like, but
Come on, Dave. Let's go. We got to get back. Let's go.
At this point, Emory and Henry has done a better job taking care of the ball. Only 6 turnovers for the game.
Yeah, all right.
There we
Get
go.
away.
Turnover there by
Start.
Horton. I tell you, Horton's only listed at 6'2", but he plays much larger.
he
than
plays much larger than 6'2".
His ability to jump, he can jump out of the gym.
Move it. Move it. Go. Move.
Antonelli wisely kicks it back out. Nice
pass.
look.
Good dump off.
Good look.
Let's go. Back cut.
I think Rodriguez got to get heating up here.
Push off.
He needs some sort of outside scoring.
Come on. Good, man.
Nice read by Morgan there.
Good leg.
Nice. Use the rim to help protect the shot there. You know, Looney doesn't show a lot of emotion. He's just stone-faced the whole time, but he plays hard.
He plays, he gets the job done.
Push off.
And then you call up block.
That's going to be a foul on Malcolm Morgan.
That's the third.
It's going to be his third personal, team foul number 6. Gabe Brown back in the game right now. Good to see him back on the floor after an injury. Going back to the 1-3-1.
Here we go. Back. Shoot it.
Man down.
Dixon able to connect. Back to a 1-possession game. That's going to be a foul on number 21, Dooley. That's going to be his third personal. So the foul's starting to add up here quickly for both teams.
And they both are rebounding on each other.
The Bears coach not happy about that call. Official calls a jump ball. A lot of those sideline conferences this evening. Back to the 1-4. Going to set a little ball screen here.
Come on, Kev. There we go.
Finally, Rodriguez finally able to take it was a 2. He called it a 2. Foot was on the line, but at least the lid came off a little. Making the score 52-47, a 2-possession game.
Good defense.
Antonelli getting the ball out in transition. Oh. Couldn't get the roll.
Good, sir.
Ball stays here.
Flopping warning.
We got a flopping warning there on Emory Henry. I'm so glad to see they put that in the ball game, though. It become a lot like MLS over the last few years. So Emory and Henry with 11:31 to go into the second half. Emory and Henry up by 5. A score of 52-47. So entering to the Thanksgiving break, Emory and Henry will have a few days off. Next contest will be on Sunday, November 27th, when Emory and Henry's women's basketball team travels to Young Harris for a 3:30 p.m. contest. The men's team will be back in action again at home on Monday, the 29th at 6 p.m. Against Mars Hill. It's faculty staff appreciation night for the men's basketball team. That's always a special evening.
Big stop here, big stop. Go rebound here. Watch cross and curl. Cross and curl. Cross, curl, yep. Good. Good. Rotate. Short. Good. On you, Micah.
Oh.
Could be a foul. The Emory bench is wanting a goaltend with that as well. Banks will go to the free throw line. He'll shoot 2.
Now, number 1, Darius Love is listed as 6'3". I don't believe so.
He picked up his 4th personal there. Banks misses the first. Re-entering the game, Sweezy, number 55 for Darius Love. Spencer takes the ball straight to the hoop, gets fouled. That foul is going to be on 0, Kevin Rodriguez. That's going to be his first personal. Spencer will go to the line to complete the old-fashioned three-point play.
Shooter! Who's got shooter? Let's go! Here we go.
Back to a one-possession game with 10:55 left in the first half.
Basket! JK!
Oh, Rodriguez picks another one up. It's going to be his second. That's going to put U-Pike into the 1-on-1 with over 10 minutes left to play.
Oh. Ooh. That is not good.
Now, you certainly don't want to put them at the line with the clock stopped when you have a lead. Bishop misses the free throw. Banks sets it up. Ball stays on Emory and Henry's end.
Oh.
That one should have been at least worth one. It went halfway down. Bishop with the layup. It's going to be a travel. Gabe Brown.
They got to get back to playing their game.
Emory and Henry are a little out of sync right now.
They are.
So with 9:50 to go, U-Pike with an opportunity to take their first lead of the second half. And due on a three-point by Christian Sweezy.
I believe that's Pikeville's first lead since a very long time.
Sweezy's going to pick up the foul there.
There we go.
Ball's on the baseline now for Emory and Henry. 21 seconds left on the shot clock.
No.
All of a sudden now, U-Pike heating up now. 5-point lead with 9:04 left to go in the half. Rodriguez goes back. Timeout called by Emory and Henry. It's a good time to call timeout. Coach Thompson there. Certainly you had about a 7-point swing there, but in a game that's been this close, a 5-point lead can get away from you pretty quickly.
It sure can. And with just that, with them going on with Pikeville going on a run, Emory and Henry still not turning the ball over like that. I mean, they're beating them as Pikeville 13 turnovers, Emory Henry 7, but
it's been a game of runs. Emory and Henry will go on about a 3-possession run, and then U-Pike will go on a little run. It just goes back and forth, back and forth. So as this game starts to dwindle down, it'll be interesting to see. I think the team that can make the run down the stretch stands the best opportunity to win.
I think that and free throws. Making free throws down the stretch. I mean, Emory and Henry only missed 4 free throws, and they're only down by 3.
pants. Let's go. Let's go, D. Let's go.
Horton able to pick up the foul there. I think that's going to be on number. No, it's going to be on 44. Cade Looney. Lethbridge Morgan getting ready to re-enter the game. Horton misses the first.
Got shooter. Who's got shooter? Let's go. Get the rebound. Bottom line. Here we go. Let's go. Here we go.
So it's a two-possession game with U-Pike up by a score of 59-55. Looney not able to connect on that one.
Come on, we need something to get us going. We need something to get us going. Let's go. Come on, come on. Come on, D. Come on, D.
Well, they got number.
Antonelli wanted the foul there. Things getting a little chippy on the sidelines now between the officials and the coaches.
Pikeville looking for a flop call.
Looking at the box score again, all scores led tonight by Pikeville's number 5, Kevin Bishop, who has 17 points. He's 7 for 12 from the line. Malcolm Morgan still leading Emory and Henry with 12. Also with 12, Cade Looney. Emory and Henry still at 7 turnovers, with Pikeville at 13. Like I said, it's just been a game of runs. Emory and Henry will have 2 or 3 good possessions, and Pikeville will have 2 or 3 good possessions to answer. So I think going in the stretch, it could be tight.
Here we go, here we go.
Morgan won the foul there. A lot of contact.
Push it, push it, push it, push it. Fill the gap.
That's going to be a foul on Morgan. That's going to be his third. That's going to put, or no, it's his fourth, excuse me. That's going to put Pikeville in the double bonus the rest of the way.
That is one thing you do not want. Not with 7 minutes to go, and you're down.
So going to the line for the Bears, number 55, Christian Sweezy.
He's got shooter. He's got shooter. Let's go. Come on. We gotta move. We gotta move the ball. Let's go.
Emory Henry struggles at is that 3-point.
Yeah. Pikeville with its biggest lead of the game, 7 points with 6:49 left to go. That foul's going to be on Sweezy. That's going to be his 4th personal. Back into the game's dueling. Fouls on dueling there.
That's his 4th too.
That's his 4th foul. Leftwich will go to the line, shoot a 1-and-1. So it could be a game of attrition at this point with the fouls starting to rack up.
They gotta hit these.
Ball basket, let's go. Let's go.
Good ball moving on the perimeter by Pikeville.
Oregon.
And another foul. That foul's going to be on Malcolm Morgan. That's going to be his 5th.
He got caught reaching.
Kevin Bishop at the line. He's shooting 2. Able to get the first one.
Yeah, Emory Henry just cannot buy a bucket.
Yeah, there's been 38 fouls called in the game so far tonight. So again, it's starting to add up.
I think this definitely free throws. Antonelli not paying attention.
Untimely turnover for the Wasp there. Pikeville with a chance to go up by double digits on this possession. Gabe Brown didn't have much of a choice there. He had to foul him to not give up the layup.
That's 2 on him.
So at this point, if you're Pikeville, you want to keep attacking. You're able to get to the free throw line virtually every possession down the floor at this point.
Yeah,
and Emory and Henry bailing them out by putting him at the free throw line.
Shooter! Shooter! Shooter!
So it's a 9-point game with 6 minutes to go in the game. Emory and Henry needs to score on this possession.
They have to. They got to get something going here.
Emory and Henry with a timeout as U-Pike goes up by 11. We're looking at an 18-point swing here in just the last few minutes. Emory and Henry had a 7-point lead. And now the lead is diminished, and they find themselves down by 11 with 5:34 to play.
It's like they lost their mojo.
Again, they seem just out of sync. They were at their best when they were running their offense, taking their time, getting good shots, forcing the Bears to play defense. Early in the first half, the Bears were trying to trap the ball screens, and it was leaving the screener open. off the roll there, but here in the second half, Pikeville's made some adjustments coming into the second half, and Emory just has not been able to get into their offensive rhythm.
And did he? I think my eyes were deceiving me. Did he just grab the rebound and also touch the backboard?
Yes. Oh, he double dribbled. Got by with one there.
Wow.
He got by with one there.
That is the tale of two stories. That is one way. Wow.
Emory and Henry find themselves down by 14 now.
No,
Just starting to force shots.
I mean, they still have a chance. They just need a spark. Maybe a defensive stop.
So with 4:23 to go, Emory and Henry down by 14. Back into the game, number 4, Jacob Brown.
Come on, let's go. Here we go. Here we go. Go one, let's play. Set. Hold, we good.
Kate Looney off the drive. Fouled by number 50, Maurice Dixon. He'll go to the line. Shoot 2. First one's good. Looney will shoot a second. 4 minutes to play. Looney hits this shot. You're down by 12. Plenty of time. Just got to get some stops.
Here we go. Let's go. Come on.
Plenty of time. They just got to copy that defensive intensity they had in the first half.
Push off. Come on.
And Pikeville came out here what we had said before, first 3 minutes of the game.
Fouls on Antonelli, a late whistle there. Got a media timeout with 3:59 to go. Score is Emory and Henry 57, University of Pikeville 69. So if you're Coach Thompson, what are you saying to your team during this timeout, Brandon?
I'm saying we got to pick up the pace. We got to pick it up. Like, somebody has to get something going. I don't, yell at each other. Play, get on each other's butt. Defense, 3 minutes left. You got to get something going.
Yes, during these times when I start to talk to my teams about possessions, at this point it's a 6-possession game, so we've got to get a stop. We've got to get a stop and we've got to get a score.
I think it's all mentally. You're down by 12 with 4 minutes left. You're still in the game. Don't put your heads down. Don't do nothing. You're still in the game.
Emory and Henry's gone cold from behind the arc here in the second half, only shooting 5 of 20 at 25%. Spencer's free throw is good.
Good pass.
Good, nice pass. That's exactly what you needed.
Oh, don't foul.
Here we go. Work. Let's work. Come on, ball screen. Come on. off with the elbow.
Feel like if you're going to reach, make it a smart one.
Gaze is back. Watch ISO. Watch ISO. Watch ISO.
Can't afford no more fouls.
Traveled, yeah, that's exactly what Emory needed now. Have an opportunity to cut the score to 10.
One basket at a time. Let's go. One basket at a time. Come on, here we go. Go. Let's
There we go.
Let's go.
Possession. Make the most.
Rebound by Banks.
Pass.
Henry just gone cold here in the last few minutes. Gabe Brown looked more like a wide receiver there on that catch.
Take him. There we go.
Score down by 10 with 2:34 to go.
Come on, keep working.
That's going to be a foul on Banks. That's going to send Dooling to the line to shoot 2.
Box out here.
Friendly roll there. Emory and Henry now down by 11. Time becoming a concern at this point with 2:19 to go. Give Pikeville credit, though. When they were down by 7, you know, they just kept chipping away, and then went on a run.
Why is he talking to him?
Here we go. Come on, let's go. Gotta move it.
Emory has to struggle.
Looney's 3, unable to connect. Got 2-on-1. Bishop finishes around the rim. So with a Gabe Brown will go to the line to shoot 2. But with 1:35 to go, 14-point lead now becomes problematic.
Kind of hard to know what to do when your team's shooting 21% from the 3.
Yeah, Emory and Henry's really struggled in the last 10 minutes of the second half to put the ball in the hole. Coming back into the game will be Jake Moynihan. He'll come in for Cade Looney. Coming back to the game be Keene, number 14, coming in for Jalen Leftwich. Emory and Henry picking up full court. The official giving a bench warning on Emory and Henry.
Starting to think the rest don't like us.
Spencer with a nice little move around the basket. Antonelli hits the 3. Timeout, Emory and Henry. With a Score now, Emory and Henry 66, University of Pikeville 77 with 1:09 left to play. You know, whether one of the hardest things to teach, particularly young players, whether you agree or disagree with the calls of the officials, you have to keep your opinion to yourself. You know, they're professionals. They come out here, they do the very best that they can. It certainly doesn't help your cause getting chippy with those who control the whistle.
Yeah. Leave it to the coach.
So I'm sure Coach Thompson will not be happy with the outcome of this game. You know, not taking anything away from Pikeville. They did enter the game 5-0. Very, very talented, very athletic, very skilled team.
Very skilled.
Emory and Henry was in it right up until the very end, but I'm sure not the way they wanted to end this first part of the season. So that's going to be a foul on Antonelli. That's going to be his fourth foul. Going to the line for the Bears, Kenyon Dooling. He'll shoot 2. Shot is good. Dooling able to get the rebound and finish. Emory and Henry throws the ball away.
Good defense.
Emory and Henry picks it up. Full court pressure.
Oh.
Spencer Wisely takes it out to the top, sets it up.
Hey! Yeah, good call.
It's going to be a backcourt violation on Spencer. 23 seconds to go.
Go, sub. Here, Corey. Go. Try ball. Yes, sir.
Cade Looney with the 3.
Double.
10-point game with 16 seconds to go.
All right.
Timeout. Pikeville.
Go. Check in.
That shot, Looney goes to 21 points on the night.
Oh, snap.
Again, just Emory and Henry going cold in the second half from the field.
Yeah, I believe that is their downfall.
You know, most of the time, if you look at the stat line, the team that wins the battle of the boards will win the ball game. Very rarely does that not turn out to be the case. Pikeville was able to take over the rebounding margin here in the second half, out rebounding Emory and Henry 42-36. That was definitely the other way around in the first half. Going to be a foul on Corey Keene.
I want to say that Pikeville has 60 bench points to Emory Henry's 12. 60 out of their 81 points. That is ridiculous.
Yeah, if I'm a starter, I'm beginning to worry.
I am too.
Dooling is able to make the first one.
Yeah, I think number 5 for Pikeville might go and get his starting spot next game.
Well, I think it just shows the depth of the team. And, they've played 3 deep at a number of positions tonight.
They have 7 people averaging over double digits for Pikeville.
That's going to be the game. Final score is going to be University of Pikeville 83, Emory and Henry 7-1. Pikeville goes to 6-0 on the season. Emory and Henry moves to 3-2 going into the Thanksgiving break. Going over the box scores for the University of Pikeville, leading all scores tonight. Number 5, Kevin Bishop with 22. Number 2, Corbin Spencer. Ends the night with 19, a perfect 7 of 7 from the free throw line. Kenyon Dooling adds 12 to the U-Pike box score. Tavon Horton finishes the night with 10. Maurice Dixon has 7. Jacob Brown with 5. Christian Sweezy with 4. And Darius Love and Taryn Hogue with both 2. Also playing tonight, Avery Martinez and Malik Malone. For Emory and Henry, scores were led by the big man inside, number 44, Cade Looney. He finishes the night with 21. Malcolm Morgan adds 12 to Emory and Henry's total, while number 32, Gabe Brown, adds 11. Patrick Antonelli finishes the night with 9. So does Micah Banks. Jalen Leftwich finishes the game tonight with 2. Jalen Leftwich finishes the night with 6. Kevin Rodriguez finishes the night with 2. And Jake Moynihan with 1. Also seeing action tonight, Corey Keene and Russ Wells. Going over the team stats, field goal percentage, U-Pike was 26 of 55 from the field for 47.3%. 7 of 19 from the three-point line. And 24 of 32 from the free throws. They finished the night with 17 turnovers, 11 points off of turnovers, total rebounds of 42, 11 assists, total of 19 fouls. Brandon, as you've already made mention, they had 62 points off the bench and 38 points in the paint. Emory and Henry finishes 24 of 71 for a field goal percentage of 33.8%. 7 of 27 from behind the arc and 16 of 21 from the free throw line. Emory and Henry finished the night with 9 turnovers, also 25 points off of the turnovers by the University of Pikeville. They had 36 rebounds, but I think the tell of the game was, like you mentioned, was the bench points. 62-12, that's just hard to overcome. Really, really hard to overcome. But you have to give the Pikeville Bears credit. They're a very talented team, very deep team. Very, very athletic team. They struggled early, but just kept at it, kept chipping away. And then when Emory and Henry went cold from the floor there in the second half, what was a 7-point lead became a 18-point turnaround pretty quickly.
I mean, for Emory and Henry, I take this loss as a learning rebound loss. I mean, you just came off a 3-game winning streak. Both teams were on a winning streak. One team was going to come in here and not have a winning streak at the end of the game. So, I mean, for Emory and Henry, this is I would say a learning lesson. Take away from this game, because this is a good Pikeville team, very deep, and I think the way they play, I believe that's the way all teams should really look at I like the hustle and grit.
Right. Well, thank you tonight again for tuning in for Emory and Henry men's basketball. This is Ann Crutchfield speaking for Brandon Cox. Thank you for tuning in, and we look forward to seeing you again soon. Good night and happy Thanksgiving.